Hey guys, what is going on? Mike from Altcoin Freedom. I hope you guys are having a good start to your week, and it's a little exciting today, right? The market's moving a little bit. We've had a lot of money come into the market, reasons for that with SBI, and it's exciting again to see some of the prices going in the green, right, on a large scale rate across the board there, not red candles all the way across the board. So it's nice to see some of that movement. Now, I've been talking to a lot of you guys about the crypto market and the space in general, and price exits, prices people think that they're comfortable selling their coins when we get to these the next bull runs and people are making the profit they're expecting coming into 2019 and 20 into the future. People's exit strategies and price points where they're willing to sell a little bit of their holdings or all of it. And why, what they're looking to do with crypto, right? Because we have a lot of new people coming into the community saying, not everyone's looking for a Lambo and all the things that people are generally talking about in the crypto space. But a lot of people are trying to pay bills, maybe a little bit of early retirement, maybe leave something for their kids, right? And maybe get the Lambo if that's what you're looking for, because that's possible too, right? If you're in the right projects. Me personally, I'm hoping, guys, I talked to you guys a lot about this in the messages, that hoping maybe get into a little bit of early retirement and do a lot of traveling with my wife around the world. I love to travel. One place I'm looking at going again, I've been there before, is Sapporo, Japan. Beautiful city, nice mountains, great people, like all over Japan, and really good skiing and snowboarding in the winter season there, lots of snow. So I had a really great time there in Sapporo, beautiful place. Would love to go back and spend some time there. So that's the picture you're looking at in this video, Sapporo, Japan, heading off. You can see in the pictures heading off to some natural hot springs, onsens, okay, some hot springs. Great place to sit back and have a nice Sapporo beer. All right, so actually, if traveling is something you guys like to do, where would you like to head off to, in the future, if you get to do some world traveling there with your crypto profits? Where would you be heading off? Where are some places on your list to go? Now, in this video, guys, and tell me in the comments below about that travel, guys. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about some news out of Ripple, and that could be affecting XRP, the currency. Some really interesting news out of SBI Holdings. We know the chairman, Yoshitaka Kitao, he mentioned Ripple XRP, the adoption of it is inevitable, and, he still thinks the Ripple price is going to be overwhelmingly bullish. So he thinks this has the potential to be a universal standard digital currency, as well as standard money in due time. Okay, so the price we're looking at right now, 48.50 cents, touching over 50 cents. In his eyes, good buying opportunity, okay? Because a lot of you guys think Ripple can go through the roof, the company, and that would mean the currency XRP will go through the roof as well, right? So the Ripple, the company, is building these partnerships. The XRP currency is what we're hoping goes global, and as XRP comes out and the banks start using it, that's what we're going to see, hopefully. So we know there was a blockchain conference held in Japan, and Ripple, the company, was representing, a lot of the global banking information and the platforms and the technologies and the partnerships that have been coming out. A lot of talk about Ripple there, and most of the benefits have been leaning towards XRP at this whole conference, okay? And the good news was that CEO and chairman of the SBI Holdings, Yoshitaka Kitao, he basically was talking about the XRP adoption into the economy, talking about it's inevitable, it's the future, and it has the potential, XRP has the potential to be a universal standard digital currency. So that's what everyone's hoping. If you're a Ripple enthusiast and investor, huge news just to be talking about a potential universal digital currency. If XRP is it, in due time, we could be seeing very good profits. So his comments are, really based on, he was talking about all of the uptake and partnerships Ripple, the company, has been making with banks, firms, businesses, payment processing companies. He talked about how hard Ripple's working to ensure the technology is adopted as a standard payment platform around the world when it comes to international money transfer. So they're laying the groundwork, they're laying the partnerships, right? Now, when XRP comes out and we get more use cases of the XRP currency, the token being used, we could be looking at a future global digital currency, and then the price is going to take off. So that's very interesting news, and we know what's happening right now in the market. We can see it with SBI going live and bringing all of that money from Japan back into the market. Now that leads us to think, we know back in the day a lot of news about a partnership with Western Union, and then a little bit of the FUD that came out of Western Union saying they weren't seeing big results, but based on 10 transactions examples, not a big pool to be looking at. So we know now Western Union is looking at a blockchain patent. So what does that mean for XRP? Now, we know before they were experimenting with Ripple's products, right? They want to settle their transactions, and basically after about a month with using Ripple, and they didn't have much test case, a big sample pool. Okay, they actually came out and talked about the potential of XRP, and everybody was hoping this would be really great news for Ripple, the company, and the digital asset XRP. But they were mentioning they weren't too happy with the implications of using XRP, and they were expecting to see bigger savings and more efficiency. But Ripple came right to the table and defended it, and we're saying, Western Union moves at a large scale. So if they moved at their large scale, millions of transactions, they would see a very good savings, a very good results. But I think they were using something like 10 transactions as their pool. So it wasn't very surprising to see no cost savings or not very good cost savings out of such a small sample pool, especially when they're used to doing millions of transactions a month. So very good that we see Western Union was doing a little bit of FUD. Why are they doing that? Will that really hurt XRP? No, they don't need Western Union, okay? Just think of the banking partnerships and the financial institutions they're going to be going after all across the world globally. Just seeing that Western Union now is even filing for their own patent for an application, basically, it's good for cryptocurrency in general, okay? Maybe Ripple and XRP don't need Western Union. Just another thing, doesn't really matter, just like Coinbase, they don't need it, okay? So people don't need to be worried about their investments. I'm not anyway. You guys maybe, I don't know if you are, that's fine, that's your business. This isn't financial advice, but me personally, I'm not really worried about Western Union because the very simple fact is that Ripple, the company, is going to go after very large companies, very large banks, just dominate the global financial industry. And seeing that Western Union is probably investing very heavily to patent their own crypto networks and things like that, it shows that they're very interested and they see the benefits of cryptocurrency, okay? So they see where the future is heading, and, XRP is heading ahead of them. We have the relationships, they have the first mover advantage there. So barely, that relationship with Western Union, it's only about 6 months old, okay? Maybe Western Union doesn't want to limit themselves to one cryptocurrency, and that could be good business sense for them. But just seeing that they're interested in blockchain solutions in the future, that this technology is going to play, that shows a lot of potential and value in Ripple, the company, in XRP's futures, looking bright. Okay, so we don't really need to worry about Western Union. Now, what I also want to talk about is we know Ripple, the company, is making partnerships globally. So hopefully we see this XRP currency everywhere. And another area they're moving into is Europe, because Ripple XRP unveiled a new hire from a UK government. So they're looking to really have more growth in Europe now. So we've talked about Saudi Arabia, Dubai. We know all across the globe, they're laying the groundwork. Now they're working into Europe. Okay, so Ripple announced, guys, that Dan Morgan will become its head of European regulatory relations. And Morgan's notably well connected at the highest levels of British finance. And prior to being hired by Ripple, he was working for the UK government's Department of International Trade. So very good person to bring on board, good connections, good knowledge, and this will really help Ripple work its way into the European regulatory areas and the financial markets, okay? Because with this deep expertise of Dan Morgan, that's going to help. So we can see, Ripple, the company, is really pushing forward in Europe now, especially bringing on very experienced consultants like him, especially someone that has so much connections in the finance industry as well, right? So it bodes very well for Ripple, the company, and XRP, the currency. So basically, guys, XRP is moving along. We see a little influx right now. So what I want to talk to you guys about, we see an influx in price today. It's moving up a little bit, but I'm thinking it's the news of SBI, a little money coming in from Japan. But what do you guys think? Is this a time to buy XRP if you're an enthusiast? Do you think the price is going to be moving in the next little while? Or is this one of our little things we've seen in the last little while, a little bit of a price movement and then a pullback right now? Because we know there's a lot of forces outside keeping the market down right now, because they are planning on buying it cheap, right? People want this XRP cheap, especially the banks. So are you guys seeing this a good buying opportunity to fill up your bags with some more XRP? Or are you holding off thinking, well, still, after this little price surge we've seen a little bit of, do you think we're pulling back a little bit, maybe going a little lower in the next couple of weeks, and you're still going to get some better buying opportunities then? Let me know in the comments below, guys. I'd love to hear your take on that. A lot of you I know have just been, buying the dips and slowly adding to your position. So that's a good strategy as well. Always catching the dips and, adding slowly like that. Dollar cost averaging is a very smart solution. So you're not buying at the all-time highs and getting killed when it pulls back. But whatever you do, it could be cheap for the future. No matter what prices we're getting in at right now, they could be very good for the future. A lot of people, I'm getting emails, messages from you guys saying, hundreds of dollars for XRP in the next 5 years. hopefully we see those prices. Okay, guys, so like the video if you could, guys. I really appreciate that. If you give the video a like, that helps us a lot. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so you can catch all our videos when they come out. And as always, I want to give you guys, if you're new to crypto, a little cryptocurrency safety tip. Most important thing you can do right now, if you haven't done it, guys, and this will help you first, and then help the whole crypto space in general. You'll be a big solution to that as well. Let's one person at a time. So in all these videos, one person at a time. I hope we always reach one person, at least one person. Get yourself an offline hardware wallet and secure your crypto, okay? Because you don't want to be another person who lost their crypto to all those hacks, the billions of dollars we've lost, the billions and billions. So it's gonna be crazier in the future, guys, as crypto gets even more popular, right? There's gonna be more hacks, more things going on, more people looking and searching for people's crypto. So just be smart, get that hardware wallet. It's such an unbelievably good investment and a small price to pay. If you're investing hundreds or thousands of dollars, you can secure it for the future, because these prices of these projects today, guys, in a couple of years, you're not going to want to have lost those coins, okay, and not been able to capitalize on all that wealth you've built up over the years. I have some friends, like we said in other videos, who back in the day when it wasn't so easy to secure your crypto have lost crypto, okay, and when they see the prices of those coins today, it's just gut-wrenching. So don't be another victim. And that's why this message is important, guys. And if you have family or friends that are new to crypto, or anyone at work you're telling about crypto, or you have some new crypto family enthusiasts there that are trying to get on the bandwagon with you about crypto and they're interested, try to educate them too about right off the bat. I always like to do that too. Is I've actually, some of my friends and family, I've given the hardware wallets to them if I've ever helped them get into crypto, just so they start off very safe right off the bat. And I personally, I like to use 2 hardware wallets. So some of you have been mentioning that you use 2 or 3 as well. Like, I have one for long term. I'll hold my coins in crypto I'm not going to touch for a while. It's safe, put away in a safe place. Nothing will ever happen to that. And I keep a hardware wallet with me because I like to use that every day to make some, trades and different things I want to do with that. So you guys can do that too. But just make sure your family or friends and you particularly are safe with your crypto, guys, and educate everybody you can, because that'll help us when the whole crypto space is safer. There's less stories about people losing crypto. The outside people will feel more safer, right, investing in crypto, and the market cap will go up for all of us, and our prices will go up in our projects, so it's a win-win. But just don't wait till it's too late, guys, because a lot of people, I have friends too that think, oh, someday I'll get on that, but you never know what day you're going to check out your exchange or your online wallets there on your computer and see nothing in them. So don't wait until it's too late. Protect them, and you have to get them. A lot of people don't know, guys. You have to get your hardware wallets from the manufacturer. Don't be another one of those victims. And you hear the horror stories of people trying to get them on eBay or other websites where they've been tampered with, and you lose your crypto as soon as you use your offline hardware wallet. So only get them from the manufacturer. And if you don't know where, to make it really easy, we put a link in the description below, so you can just go check it out anyway, see what it's all about, and grab one of those hardware wallets for yourself and protect your crypto. It's definitely, in this bearish market now, and just in general in any market, is probably the best investment you can make, because none of these prices matter in the future if you lose your crypto, okay? So just get it safe for yourself so you can sleep good at night. All right, guys, if you could, give the video a like. I always appreciate that. You guys are helping us out a lot with our videos. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't, so you don't miss any of our videos as they come out. You might find out in the next couple of days some projects we're talking about that you're interested in too, or you might learn about one you want to check out. And also, it's a great way, if you're subscribed, you can contact us and get in touch with any questions, and we can stay in touch really easy that way. So that's a great thing too, guys. And I hope you have a great day, the rest of the day, wherever you are around the world, and let me know where you are too, because hopefully maybe I could send some messages out to some of you guys who are subscribed when we hit the road, and we can meet up for some coffee or lunch sometime and talk crypto in your city. Okay, guys, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.